Hello YouTube, my name is Asa and I'm a car guy working at Sam's Club. I made this video today because I noticed on YouTube or anywhere there's no videos from workers working at any grocery stores expressing how it is to work during this time in the coronavirus pandemic. I work outside, I push carts, so I've seen everything from the outside and the inside. I've seen how people's moods have changed and I've seen how people have treated us have changed. So my first subject today is gonna be what it was like in the beginning of this and what it's like now. So in the first week of this whole Corona thing, it was berserk. It was crazy. It was out of out of the world kind of. I mean, it first started with maybe like one or two items started getting panic bought, and I think it was the wipes, and people started buying those like at a crazy amount. That was suspicious, but we weren't thinking nothing of it. Come to find out later on that that whole panic buying thing would start up. That caused a big problem. In the beginning, it was so packed. Now, let me tell you, we have 4 rows of carts, long lines of carts that we use for an emergency. Not adding the whole bunch of other carts we had. Every single cart in the building was gone. And we had tons of people in the entranceway waiting for carts. I mean, that's crazy. The whole parking lot looked like it was a concert. It was a series like a famous rapper was at Sam's Club. It was crazy. For cart guys, which is mostly young kids like me, I'm a father and I have a wife. I'm 20 years old. A lot of us are either 20, 18, 19, 25, in that age range outside. A lot of people in the first week were going crazy and were rude and berserk. And I think it was mostly when the toilet paper started going out. That's when everyone was in the stores going mad. I'm talking about we push carts outside and we don't get a lot of respect. A lot of people probably don't even notice us. But they were driving fast through the parking lot. I'm talking about zooming like it was for their life. And that caused a lot of our lives to be in danger. A lot of people that the first week of the coronavirus quit working at grocery stores because of how bad it was. Especially car guys, it was dangerous. I, for one, on that day or on the first week, almost got my leg ran over like over 30 times. I mean, it was insane. High emotions. I'm talking about like your emotions were raging. People yelling at you, calling you names, cussing at you. It's crazy. So let's talk about how it is now. Now, the parking lots are almost dead every day. We have a line, and you only can have 100 people in the building. And, yeah, it's a very slow line. So, not a lot of people come, but people still do come. Very slow, barely any cars. I mean, things are getting better. It definitely shows that this is slowing down. But the difference from the inside workers and outside workers is outside, we got to deal with the cars, and people's behaviors are much different inside of a car and their own comfort. We deal with people, almost hitting us for no reason, people fighting over parking spots, people double parking. I mean, like taking up 2 parking spots. And I've seen it, I have pictures of it. People put letters on their cars saying, "Fuck you, douchebag," and all this, and that's crazy, I mean, I can understand it completely, but the way people are acting now is insane. I work now hard, I work almost every day outside in any weather besides lightning, and all that to have a good life. And I wanted to get away from all the bad people that I had around me. And it shows that no matter what you do in life, you have to really prepare yourself and your mental. You can't try to be in a certain group, because someday that certain group's going to break down and all you're going to have is yourself. And that's what we're going through right now. Is everyone has themselves, and some people are going crazy, some people are chilling. But on the inside workers, it's probably, I say not as, it's dangerous, but it's not the same danger as outside. Outside we deal with physical danger like cars and shit. The inside, much different. They were dealing with like workers. If a worker gets sick, they have to sanitize the whole place down. I'm talking about registers, everything, whole cashier, whole list of workers that have to work inside, calling off and stuff the next day for a whole. I mean, we've had a bunch of workers. I say about like 50 workers, over 50 workers at Sam's Club call off for since this thing has started. Haven't been back to work since. That's how intense it has gotten. The fear has gotten all over. It's madness to go to work every day. Not asking nobody to feel bad for us, but I just want to explain what's really happening. I don't want the news to explain to anyone else. This has to come from actual workers that are going through this. So how are we getting treated now, and how did we get treated before? Before this all started, everyone looked at everyone looked at cart guys as losers. And, you know, I mean, I did too. Not really. Nah. I just didn't notice them. You know, you don't notice them. You go to Walmart, you go to Sam's Club. You don't notice cart guys that much. They're out there. They're quiet. They're in the yellow jacket. You know, we wear these yellow jackets. And we're quiet. Usually got a music or something, you know. And we're just trying to get through the day. We see a lot of people. I mean, this was before this. A lot of people treated as rude. Don't care who you are, don't care about you, don't care if you're pushing carts all day, don't care if you're walking up a hill, down a hill with a bunch of carts. People don't care about you, bottom line, when you're a cart guy. And it makes a lot of people feel insane. But after this whole Corona thing, cart guys were being called heroes, grocery store workers being called heroes. It's a totally different lookout. It's all about perspective, because it's so weird how 1 week we're losers, next week we're heroes. I mean, that's just a problem with society. We have to start seeing people for who they are and not for what is going on now. Because if we're heroes now, we were always heroes then. We weren't just losers. And that's just how I see it. So that's about the end of my video. I just wanted to get my mind out there about what's really going on at the stores. I don't know about other jobs or how it is, but I do know as a cart guy working for Sam's Club, pretty big grocery store during this pandemic. Very intense, but it is slowing down. Get that. Y'all remember those words. It is slowing down. I'm seeing less and less people every day. Stuff is calming down. And when people do line up, most of the time they're just getting one thing. They're not buying a bunch of stuff anymore. It's very little stuff. It's about like 2 or 4 things, 1 or 2, 3 things, you know. Not the first week people were buying 2 cartloads. They had like 2 cartloads full of stuff. Flatbeds full of stuff. It was insane. But not no more. So stuff's coming down. Everyone stay up. Pray for everybody and keep your neighbors safe. Much love.